Ta-da! This banger here. Yeah, let's see if the GT 1030 can be a great fit for you in these current times where graphics card prices are inflating like crazy. No way! This must have been a goal. And then of course the case, the ENJOOOYY split. Really cool case. I also like the front here. Let's get on with the deals. Look, it's so small, it even fits in this little part here. Well, almost. What's up guys? Welcome to a brand new video. Today, as you can see, we're back with another PC parts hunt, a blast to the past. If you're a long member of this community, then you know we did that in the past, a random computer build. So this month, we still have October, or do we already have November? I think we still have October, but let's call it PC parts hunt November. Who knew this was going to turn into a PC parts hunt of, which is it? It's October still, so we just scored a system, and later we're going to pick up a GT 1030 as well. And yeah, you can see we have a few parts lined up here, which I got my hand on very cheaply. You might notice we're doing some more PC builds now. There's a few reasons for that. The first reason is I'm trying to save up a bit of money, and these PC builds are a great way to do that. The last build that we did, we put that together for under 200 euros, and we could sell it for almost double. So it was a nice little profit there, return on investment I would like to call it. And we want to do that again today with another build. So let's dive straight into it. Now, first of all, I'm really proud that I managed to get this scene. I've been working like so many days to get this kind of scene with a dark background and some nice lighting. So we got some new lights as well. Maybe I will do a video about that too. Let me know in the comment section down below what you like of this scene, if you want to see more of that, even if we do some product reviews in the future. Now, what's the deal? All the parts you can see right here, paid for these parts 150 euros only, which is very cheap. So the first deal that we snatched up, I'm gonna blend in the pickup footage, was this banger here, the PC. It's a 4th Gen i5. Also, from my sim racing PC, we have this 450 watt power supply from Be Quiet Now, which we could use if we need it. Then the graphics card, the real star of the show here. Getting a hold of a new graphics card at the moment is really tough. Even if you want to look at the used market, there's people really trying to sell their garbage cards like GTX 550s or 4780s, stuff like that, for like gold at the moment. Getting something like this is a GT 1030 2GB edition from MSI, and it even has a nice cooler. Most of the 1030s that I've seen in the past, they come like only with a passive cooler, but it comes with a fan, very nice. It has an HDMI port and a DVI port. So all we need, just gonna slap that in, and we have an awesome banger PC. And of course, the battery died off my camera, so I have to do it all over again, almost. Okay, where was I? The PC right here, 80 euros, but with the GT 630
2GB edition, which was in there, we sold that already for 25 euros, which brings down the cost of this PC
to 55 euros. We might be able to use that, especially because we're using something like the GT 1030 2GB edition here, which doesn't use much power at all. We paid 50 euros for that. I will also blend in the pickup footage for you guys. So, and then the last piece of the puzzle is the i5 4690,
which was in my sim racing PC. We're gonna slap that in because it will be a little bit better in terms of performance. Goes up to 3.9 GHz, I think.
And in there's like an i5 44 something, I don't know. But will be an upgrade, so we're gonna slap that in. And also, hang on. Ta-da! This banger here, the ENJOOOYY split RGB tower. It's luckily it's an ATX tower. When I bought it, I didn't really think of, oh, actually, hang on, we have an ATX motherboard, which normally you don't find in these office PCs. But yeah, we are good. It will fit in here, and it will look absolutely awesome. It has some RGB at the front. It has an acrylic window as well, which is important. So what's the deal? Yeah, we're trying to build another gaming PC that will be able to run most like multiplayer titles like Fortnite, Dota 2, CSGO, of course, Rocket League, Formula 1. We want to see if something like a GT 1030 2GB edition, which normally is not really made for gaming, but we want to see if this is maybe what can save you a lot of money in these times right now. If you just need a graphics card, but you don't want to pay 600 euros for, let's say, RX 5600 XT right now, you just want a graphics card that can just play games right now, 30 FPS, 1080p, then this could be the card for you. And then you can wait like maybe a year or just after Christmas, when prices will hopefully come down again, when then you will be able to get a graphics card and not pay too much money. Yeah, let's see if the GT 1030 can be a great fit for you in these current times where graphics card prices are inflating like crazy. Let's see if we can play some games. And also I can't wait to shoot like a nice ASMR video when I'm building this PC. So that's what we're gonna do now. And yeah, I will catch you with the benchmarks. Enjoy, guys. Moment of truth. Let's turn the PC on, shall we? Okay, so interestingly, we run into some problems, and that is with the CPU. This is the i5 4690, which was in my sim racing PC.
And yeah, for some reason, the motherboard, the Sec PC doesn't support it, so I'm guessing since it was an office PC, the BIOS has never been updated, and that must be the problem because the i5 4690 came way later than the i5 4430, which is in this PC. So yeah, that's a bit of a bummer, but yeah, first I'm going to install all games and we will change out the CPU later. Yeah.
There we go.
You're here to stay forever.
No way! This must have been a goal. And goodbye. Shit. I missed it. This is probably the lowest graphics score that I ever had on this channel, on any PC that I ever built. Honestly guys, I can't believe that we're finally here and I can do the outro. It's like midnight, probably past midnight already, so I can't speak that loud, but I can crank the audio up afterwards, can't I? So, whew, man, that was a journey. I don't even know. I think it took me like 4 weeks to complete the whole video with all the investments that we did. Not even the PC. We invested also in the lighting, as I said, which I'm very proud about. We have the ENJOOOYY here with RGB. At the moment I set it to a nice blue color, which gives me a nice shade, hopefully. And then we have this one here, the Viltrox, so we can do these nice scenes that you can see right now. These investments, upgrading the studio also with this desk here, I'm very happy with that. It gives me options to increase the value for you guys as well, do some informative videos on sim racing gear. But okay, now that we're finally here. So let's go dive into PC, the benchmarks. I had a lot of fun playing Rocket League with it, F1 2021 as well. Assetto Corsa, not so much. And then we also had the 3D Mark Firestrike challenge, I would say, benchmark, which absolutely killed the PC. But okay, now the question of the video was, can the GT 1030 be a nice graphics card for you in these times where graphic card prices on the new market are incredibly and ridiculously high? So could you go for something like this if you want to just play easy to play titles, multiplayer titles like Apex Legends, Fortnite, Dota 2, F1 2020? I would consider this also easy to play, kind of playable in 1080p. So those kind of games you can definitely play with the GT 1030. We scored that for 50 euros as well. Can recommend this stuff. I bought 2 of them, both of them work. And then of course the case, the Aerocool split, really cool case. I also like the front here. So you have some RGB options. And then of course to top it up we used these USB LED sticks. These cost, one of them cost €1.50. So that's a bargain, I would say. So all in all, with the case costs 35 euros. We are at 160 euros, and at €1.50 we are just about over 160 euros for this gaming PC. So what can you expect in terms of performance? Probably not much. But I think the PC is set up, ready to go, just waiting until the graphics card prices come down again, and then you can slap in a GTX, I don't know, 1650 maybe? GTX 1650 would be, I think, still possible for the i5 4th gen. It was an i5 4440. Let me just get that out of the way. In terms of benchmarks, well, let's start with the good news. Rocket League, of course, it's playable on a GT 1030. Even though the card wasn't really made for gaming, we had like 70 average FPS. Yeah, I just played a couple of games and had a look on the FPS. So definitely playable on max settings. No issues there. And then we had F1 2021. We tested it in 2 different resolutions. Like you saw, we tested it with the broken monitor in 1080p, which scored like 35 average FPS and 25 minimum FPS on the benchmark. And we also tested it on the 1680 by 1050 22-inch monitor. And there we had like 34 average FPS on the 1680 by 1050 monitor. And surprisingly, with the 1080p monitor, which just died, we had like 35 average FPS. So we didn't lose any FPS. In fact, we gained 1 FPS. So I can say F1 2021 playable on 30 average FPS in 1080p. If you want to use it as esports, if you're a league racer, F1 2021, then I can't recommend it, to be honest, because 30 average FPS, 25 minimum FPS is not enough for such a fast-paced game. But if you just want to play like the Breakpoint series or career mode, then yeah, why not? You can definitely play F1 2021 and enjoy it with this graphics card. But now to the bad news, and that is Assetto Corsa once again is the deal breaker here. The GT 1030 was just on 100% all the time. The CPU wasn't even maxed out, surprisingly. So definitely the GT 1030 bottlenecking here at maybe 20 FPS at best on average. Maybe slightly below, so definitely not playable. The game is just too hungry for hardware, so that's not possible. Then the 3D Mark benchmark, we had, what was it, 3,400 points or something, which is very low, very low. I wouldn't go any lower than a GT 1030. Well, of course we can compare it to the GTX 760 2GB, which we had last on the show on the, what was it, 200 euro gaming PC or sim racing PC. The GTX 760, I think in terms of performance, even though it's a bit older, It just has a bit more performance, so maybe 10-15% more performance there for the GTX 760. But yeah, that's the lowest I would go for a graphics card. I wouldn't go for GTX 560 or I don't know, 660 or something like that. But yeah. Now it's your turn, guys. Let me know down in the comment section down below. Would you buy something like this? I'm gonna put this up, of course, on eBay private ads. If somebody wants to snap it up, I'm gonna try to make a little bit of profit out of it. So yeah, remember we paid 160 euros for it. It can play games, your favorite multiplayer titles. And if you're like a kid of 12 years old or just want to get into PC gaming, don't have a lot of cash, then this would be a great bet for you. And all you have to do really is find a graphics card. I think the i5 4th Gen could still handle a GTX 1060 without bottlenecking too much. And then yeah, you're good to go for any game really. Yeah, let me know down below if you would buy a GT 1030 if you're really desperate for a gaming PC right now. I always have a lot of fun with these used gaming PC parts, and I'm gonna continue looking for some cheap parts, and maybe you can do some fun videos. But of course I want to focus on the sim racing as well. Now, if you enjoyed this video, guys, you know what to do. Smash that like button and subscribe to the channel to see plenty more sim racing content and also some gaming PC builds. Yeah, also let me know down in the comments how you like the new logo that I just did this week. I'm really proud of it, and the logo I did it all myself. So yeah, I had some inspiration, something in mind, but I think the way it looked now, it's just really nice. Now we're all set up with the channel. I want to do sim racing content, and also I want to do product reviews in the future. So let me know what you think of it. Now I'm really happy that I can go to bed and go to sleep, and hopefully I can put this video out tomorrow. Will be a lot of work to get that done, but I definitely want to show you guys. So yeah, anyways, I wish you a good week. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then destroy the like button and subscribe to the channel to see plenty more sim racing content. That's it for now. As always, I will catch you for the next video very soon. Peace out for now.